Hi, this is Michael, and this is my review of the Epson ES-300W. This is a portable duplex color document scanner, and it's pretty impressive in some regards, but in others it's absolutely horrendous. But let me talk a little bit more about what you get with this. They do give you a USB cord, which is going to be used during scanning if you wish. It's also a wireless scanner. It does have a battery in it, so you can take this with just by itself with no AC adapter. However, they do give you a charger, AC adapter, and this is 100 to 240 volts, 50 and 60 hertz. So you can use this internationally. It's a two-part thing here. You've got one part, one cord goes to the wall, and the other cord goes to the scanner itself. Not too many buttons to worry about on this. This switch on the side here is how you switch between USB and Wi-Fi, and you've got a switch here which opens up the document cover. Lots of indicator lights to tell you the status of this when it's operating, and I'm going to call this fragile. For a portable device, something that you might use if you're a business person on the road, you are going to have to be kind of careful with how you use this, particularly this wing system here that opens up to support paper. Anything longer than a certain length, I believe it's 32 inches, they instruct you not to use this, just to use your hand behind the document. But otherwise you would want to use this to support the paper and make sure that it enters the scanner correctly. Now, as far as paper width, you've got these little, and these are extremely fragile plastic wings that flip up, and then you move the guides here to support the paper width that you are using. The best feature of the scanner is that it does scan very quickly. The worst feature is it is just a pain in the butt to use this thing. I swear, I get document feed errors very frequently, especially when I'm trying to scan business cards. If you have a card that's in good shape like this one, it does have automatic document feed, so the next issue is that it pulls the card in so quickly it may pull it in a skewed fashion and you'll get a document feed error too. But see, it immediately pulls the card in. It is going to duplex scan, however, so that is pretty cool. So I just push the feed button here. It's sucking it in, it's going to spit it out, and that is it. Now, this is the card that was giving me problems before. Let me try it again to see if it works this time. See, it's skewed and I got the error here. So now I have to turn this off. I have to open this up, pull the card out, and turn it back on, reconnect with the software. It's a very laborious process, and that is one of the biggest hassles with this scanner. What happens is that when you turn the scanner off, then it loses its connection to your Wi-Fi, obviously, and that means that the software that's running on your laptop, in my case, loses connection to the scanner as well, and you have to restart everything. So it really slows you down when this sort of thing happens. So we turn the scanner back on, go back over to the computer, relaunch the software. Alright, we're back in business. Now, if you are just scanning sheets of paper, then you would move the switch here to this position. And then if you're just doing a sheet of paper like this, you would flip these up, make sure the width is correct by moving these, and the print side is always going to go down. Put it in, and then you would push the document feed button and it will scan it through. Now, I actually have the software set to business card scanning. If this were set to document scanning, I'm pretty sure it would go through a lot faster, so let me change that setting right now. So I've just changed it to the default setting. And you can see how fast that scans at the default setting. Now, believe it or not, the print quality is still quite good even at that default setting. And you have all sorts of other settings as well. You can determine whether you want a PNG, a JPEG, a TIFF, or a PDF. and you can determine the resolution as well. There's a lot of settings in the software. Overall, I mean, this is a great quality scanner, but it does seem somewhat fragile to me, and it does, like what I just did there, I forgot to flip these down. If I had pushed that down with force, it would have either broken these or it would have snapped them down automatically. But you do have to be really careful handling this, because it just feels, particularly the lid here, just feels very, very fragile to me. It's a little pricey, but it does do a quick job of receipts and business cards and documents once you get it set up the way you like. I just don't think it's the ultimate scanner, but it's got some good features for sure. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.